to pick your brain about all the.
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah.
Are we still streaming?
Let me go down to my. And I know you have the actual. Do I? Sure. And you don't. Oh my gosh, she's here. Shanti.
Yes. Okay. I got it. I was like, we have one more. All right. We are back with our last interview of the afternoon for the Black Books Matter Fest. Winner of the 2025 Next Bestseller Book Competition in Maryland, Shanti Edwards is a romance author from Prince George's County, Maryland, who writes stories that celebrate the beauty, complexity, and depth of Black love. A lawyer by day and storyteller at heart, Shanti draws inspiration from music, memory, and the communities that shape us. She holds a bachelor's degree in English with concentration in creative writing and returned to her first love of storytelling to craft hopeful, emotionally rich fiction. When she's not creating playlists filled with R&B classics or writing her next love story, Shanti enjoys salsa dancing, debating reality TV dating shows, and attending concerts by her favorite artists. She lives in Washington, D.C. area and is currently at work on her next celebration of love, community, and connection. Welcome, Shanti Edwards.
Thank you all so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness. Scoot up just a tad.
Okay.
Welcome to the live stream.
Yes. So, Love in the Key of Black.
Yes.
That title is doing so much. I was there for it, so I kind of know. But tell all the folks you're blending music,
Yeah.
DC, the folk, everything, the inspiration.
Yeah, so Love in the Key of Black, it's a collection of short stories celebrating Black love through music. And so one story takes place in New Orleans and is jazz focused. We have one story that takes place in Philly and it's very like 90s R&B throwback. And then we have two stories in the DMV celebrating go-go music. But all of the stories are really about either choosing to lean into love, choosing to walk away and choose yourself, music as passion and healing. So I'm so excited to dive into it.
All right, so like you have a similar trajectory as I think Regina Black, who was also
Yes.
a lawyer, but then also author of
Yes.
The Art of Scandal and August Lane.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Lawyer, romance author.
I have to know because what?
Look, I was an English creative writing major,
Yes,
so
it's
like
true.
writing was always my first love. And I feel like as a lawyer you write a lot too, but it's very like it's a very different type of writing.
Very
right?
methodical. Like,
So I was like, oh, I really need to get back to my roots to actually writing. And then I fell in love with reading romance, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna write romance. Like I have to. And yeah, I think I'm a Pisces, so I'm very like emotional and very lovey. Yeah, so it just kind of all made sense.
well, you guys are the baby of the water. I'm a Scorpio, so
Oh, okay.
I know how y'all be. My sister-in-law's a Pisces. So with Love in the Key of Black, you say like music is the driver, the force. Has music always been that force of your writing journey?
Yeah, so honestly, the inspiration behind this book, I sat down and I had like a blank page and I was like, I have no idea what to write. And then I started listening to music and then started getting inspiration from like music videos. And from there I was like, oh, I have to write about music because I also feel like music has always been there for me as a love language. I'm creating playlists for people in my life. I feel like when I have a heartbreak or when I'm really in love, I'm listening to music and I can remember certain songs and certain seasons of my life. So I really feel like music is a love language and I wanted to kind of pay tribute to that in my book.
So you said that you love music. Your bio says you love making playlists. What's the most recent playlist that you made and what is on it?
Okay, so honestly, I've been listening to a lot of Odell and then also a lot of Brent Bias, some Ari
Vanilla
Lennox. Like, I have a very expansive playlist. So I also listen to like Robert Glasper. Like, I feel like if you're in the car with me, you might hear some pop music sometimes, but then some rap, some Drake. Like, it's just like very expansive. And I think it depends on the day, really. But like in my book, I have a QR code for a playlist, and it's over like 30 songs of just like kind of following the stories and sort of like set to the stories. So I think I'm excited for people to like listen as they read as well.
I love that. Do you write with music?
I do.
I don't understand it.
I know. And it's funny, but I also like, even in law school, I was like studying with music. Like, I don't know, I feel like it just helps me like, all right, this is my productive mode of like And I also felt like the music kind of just inspired what I was writing as well, so it really helped.
Yeah, when I was in college, I used to listen to a lot of Broadway shows.
Oh.
Because the words, they use like so many different words, and then it just like
Yeah.
creates a whole story. So if I'm writing something, I was an African American studies major, so I was like,
Yeah.
if I'm writing something, it makes sense to me. So you also won and entered into a competition,
Yes.
which I was a pleasure to be a host
Yeah.
of. What made you put yourself out there? Because that's some scary stuff.
It was very scary. I'm gonna be.
Because I was sitting there looking at y'all like, this is scary.
Honestly, I literally went to a coffee shop in Maryland and I saw a flyer for the competition. So it's the next bestseller competition. And I was like, at the beginning of the year, I was like, oh, I really want to write a book. So I started writing, but I didn't know how I was going to actually publish a book. So I was like, this is a sign. I have to enter into this competition. I went to the first round and it was like the whole room was packed. It was like it was like American Idol. We had like numbers and there were like camera crews filming and doing interviews before and after. So I was like sitting there like, oh gosh, should I leave? And I was like one of the last people to go. So I don't know, I just kind of pushed through because I knew that writing had always been a dream of mine and publishing a book. And I feel like the competition made me better. It made me be able to talk more about my book and my writing process and how to interview. So I just feel like it was such a blessing.
No, you deserved it. It was
Thank
your book.
you.
So what has it meant to you to go from a competition to having your book out in the world?
It's been amazing. I feel like I've met so many amazing people, so many amazing authors, readers. I feel like people are coming up to my tent today and they're like, I remember a year ago you were, so at this event last year, Kennedy Ryan, one of my favorite authors, her line was wrapped around, I stood in that line for 3 hours.
Oh, you a real one.
Yeah. But someone just came to me and they were like, I remember you asked the first question at the panel, which I was talking about like, oh, I'm writing a book and I would love your advice about like writing romance. And I just felt like that was a really full circle moment for someone to remember that. And I think just having my book out there, hearing people say like, these words have like stayed with me. Ah, we see my book. Like these words have stayed with me. It means so much, honestly.
Congratulations and much success. Where can the people find you online?
So on all forms of social media, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, I'm at author Shanti Edwards. My website is www.authorshantiedwards.com. So please follow along. I have some exciting events coming up, so please tune in.
Thank you, Shanti, for joining us for the Black Books
Thank
Matter
you all
Fest live
so
stream.
much.
Let's get a picture before
Let's get a
we let
picture
you
before
go
we
and
go.
wrap up with the day.
I like this dress.
Thank you. I love your dress.
It matches your book too.
Oh, thank you.
I try not to dance.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all so much.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna hit you up because I do want to have you on the pod.
I would love that.
No, don't worry, you're gonna be there.
Bye.
All right, guys. So we're about to wrap up. So before we wrap up, I just want to say, wow, today's been good.
Today's been really good.
We talked to a lot of fabulous people, a lot of good content, and I'm just so blessed to be in the space with you.
Aw, thank you. It's glad to be back in here with you.
Yes.
I know we're going to see each other a few more times this year.
Yeah, so I will be interviewing Miss Nikisha with Sadiqa Johnson, Miss Bernice McFadden for Petersburg Book Festival. So if you guys want to come, please do. It's free, 9 to 9. It's in Virginia, so don't say we don't come to the South.
Absolutely. And so it's been a beautiful day at Black Books Matter Fest. As you heard Ramonda say, 13,000 some odd people are out here.
It's a lot.
And, you know, we're just happy to be a part of the Black Books Matter Festival, a part of the Mahogany Books family. Make sure you shop Black at Mahogany Books or your favorite bookstore through bookshop.org. Check out our podcast, Black and Published, and ... Bookmaking Books
Period.
on the Mahogany Books Podcast Network. We're going to get out of here, but you know, Black Books matter.
They always do. Don't let nobody tell you different. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
This is my song, though.
Part of the reason why I got
We
lost.
knocking and bucking and ready to fight.